Look, a few months ago, I had a work plan, right? And it was to achieve parity in this city, no matter where you live, no matter what your zip code was, your vote, yourself, your address, or if you didn't have an address, you're going to be treated the same. That living in 80219 and living in 80209, you would have the same lifespan, the same access to grocery stores, things like that. That you'd be treated with respect no matter where you go. And there's a lot of things on the city council that we do to do that. But then this man was elected, and my work plan has changed. When you say, what are you going to do? Everything that we do in our office, in my office, with my staff, every action I will take has now been geared not just to stand up for our neighborhoods, not just to achieve this parity, to preempt, but to preempt everything this so-called president threatens to do to us. Whether it's to try to instill fear in our people, and I will say this in Spanish too. Translators are probably tired already of but here's the thing. How do they think and how do they believe it is safe for a city of its residents to be afraid to report things like domestic violence? How is that increasing safety? How is that a secure community? When they're afraid to report crime, when they're afraid to report themselves as victims of a crime. This isn't going to fly. It is in the face of the 10th Amendment. And if they don't like it, and they're going to try to come over here and bully us and coerce us, we're not going to meet them at DIA with flowers. We're going to meet them with a lawsuit. And we will do everything possible to make sure they understand that. Because what they are proposing to do with this executive order is to violate our constitutional rights, to try to get us to fear the president. Well, we are not loyal to a president. We are loyal to our Constitution. And that Constitution doesn't apply to just citizens. That applies to everybody, right? And so, you know, it is standing. And you know, you heard from my colleagues, you heard from the folks in our state house, and you're going to see it in our community. Le voy a decir en español, porque es importante que nuestras comunidades no tengan miedo de esta persona que actúa como like a bully, ¿no? Como alguien que si nosotros vamos a tener miedo de nuestros vecinos o de la Casa Blanca, y lo que se olvida el payaso de Donald Trump es que nosotros no tenemos miedo de él. Este país no se pertenece al presidente. Esta constitución nos pertenece a nosotros. Mientras nosotros somos ciudadanos o no, aquí tenemos derechos.